So we carry on with the two games in Europa League. It's really important now we don't let the couple of bad results affect us. I've given the players a bit of a warning, the ones that weren't playing well in the last game. So let's hope they turn things around for this one.
In the heart of northern Italy lies a town steeped in footballing history. Welcome to Vercelli, home to one of the most storied clubs in Italian football, Pro Vercelli. Languishing in the lower leagues as its once glittering legacy faded into obscurity. But now, a new chapter is about to be written. A chapter of redemption, revival, and triumph. Get ready to witness the rebirth of a footballing legend. This is Football Manager 24, the Pro Vercelli Chronicles.
Hello and welcome to the Pro Vercelli Chronicles. So, it's Hadjar split in the Europa League today, and Cardoso starts in goal with Curta, Nikita, Kerbasi, Marti in the back, Fagioli and Suik in midfield with Tossi, Maldini and Herbati behind Costa up top. Let's see what we can do, shall we? We're hoping that form turns back around after a draw and 2 defeats. I've given the players a warning after the last game because that was absolutely shocking. Here's Nikayat. We need to just push forward. We're in our lovely red Ferrari kits. Maldini's unable to get there. Plays back to Herbati. Costa puts the ball in the back of the net to make it 1-0. It's a good start. Let's keep things going, though. We don't want to let things drop. And that puts us currently right bang smack at the top of the league. Manchester United have got a goal. Antwerp have got a goal. Looking at the teams this season, this Champions League, you've got... I'll look at them in a second because we've got another highlight. Please be our highlight. It looks like it is. That's a brilliant ball through to Maldini, who tries to lob the keeper, but unfortunately is just a little bit too high. Manchester United. We've got another highlight. Maybe we'll never get a chance to run through the teams that are going to challenge us, and Herbati nearly grabs a second. But the keeper manages to push it wide, and we've got a corner kick. Come on, plays it in. Suik unable to get there. We should get to that one. So it's United, Monaco, potentially Wolfsburg. I think of the main teams, we'll look through a bit more, but they're the teams we've really got to worry about. Here we go, Costa just over the bar. Yeah, Monaco, Shakhtar will be hard. Young Boys won't be easy. And Atlanta. So there's 4 or 5 teams that I think we could struggle against. But we will have to wait and see. And also Rangers in there, but I think we're better than Rangers already. So I think there's potentially 4 or 5 teams. So I'll be looking to get to hopefully the semi-final this season, this time. Obviously, it all depends on who we play and when we play them. And that's a foul. And the referee's given us a free kick. But it comes to nothing. But we've got another free kick. And Marti off the post and out. meaning we've got a throw in very high up the pitch, but again, we don't get to see it. 60 minutes gone, we are only 1-0 up against Hyja Split. You got to be worried. Richards is coming on a right back. Maldini's got to come off. Who's going to come on? I think we bring Mitev on and throw him back and bring Suik further up. We then are going to bring off Tossi for Rafinha as well. And Kuto's coming off for Murphy. Hopefully that will be a victory. Like I say, I think the difference between this season and last season is we may not have improved. Kobayashi, beautiful header straight into the corner, makes it 2-0, and that, boys and girls, has surely sealed the victory today. What I was saying anyway was, I think we may not have improved our first team very much this season, but what we have done is improved our backups. So now we do have strong players coming in to replace players off the bench, which I think is the thing that basically pulled us back last season from winning more games, but potentially going further into the league, pushing on towards Champions League. Don't think we're good enough though at the moment to play in the Champions League. So I'm quite grateful, because in the long term, the Europa League will be better for us and we can go deeper into the competition, in my view. But after that goal, we sit 10th. Sporting are in there as well. It's £500,000 for that win. And next we move on to Zavenda, who are Serbian, as we all know, and I obviously knew that. We should be beating Zavenda, so let's move on and see how we get on. So the team to play Zavenda is Cardoso in goal, Kurto, Nikita, Kobayashi, Marti, Suik and Fagoli in midfield, Tossi, Maldini and Erbity behind Costa up top. So it's pretty much unchanged, I think. Let's roll. Come on. We've got to do well this season in the Europa League. I think these first few games are key. I think we play Galatasaray or one of the teams we play next, who I thought might be, I can't remember who it is, you know. Tossi gets his third of the season, 1-0. Absolutely superb. And that puts us right back into the group of 7, where we hopefully will remain for the entirety of this league phase. As I said, Champions League. Now, I don't know. Tossi's got his second. This could get embarrassing if we keep firing like this. I don't know if we're good enough to do much in the Champions League yet. Maybe next season we could be, but I think what we need to do is, if we win the Europa League, then that kind of says we're good enough to get through potentially to the knockout stages of the Champions League. Without winning it, however, you do worry that we are going to get shown up. Have to wait and see though, but you know, the way things potentially could go this season, after last season, you got to say potentially we could go on. Oh, what a goal from Costa. We could go on to qualify for the Champions League for next season. Now, that's doable, I suppose. Why is everyone upset? I'm going to drop some praise. No need to be upset, guys. Murty, Urbity, Suic, Urbity, off the post. Costa, Marty, gone out for a corner. Maldini's going to take this corner. He's going to split it into Nakita. Or Nakata. Nokota. Right, so what are we doing today? I would like to get Volpato on for Urbity. We've got all of these players. Jacobson can come in for Kabasi. I think we're going to bring Marty off for Gigaline, and Rossi could do with some game time. So we're going to bring Maldini off for Rossi. What does he prefer to do? He's going to say he's a shadow striker. But we're just getting game time into the legs of some of the other players. I think we can safely do that. And maybe in a minute or two, we'll make our final change, which I already know probably what it is. It's going to bring Curto off. At left back. Let's get it clear. Right. Here we go. And the player coming on is going to be Ciano, which is going to make it down here because it's easier. Volpato plays it back. Suic. Unable to get to it, and that is offside. We are going to drop some praise, and boys and girls, this team certainly, after the not so pleasant words I had with them after that last episode and that Fiorentina game, they've woken up today. Luckily, they have definitely woken up in today's episode. It's amazing what closing and reopening the game can do, isn't it? unfortunately, they've scored, which is more annoying than anything. We probably should have kept a clean sheet. Unable to, though. And the team just, for some reason, really aren't happy. We're just going to praise them again. Get some praise into the boys. We have played very, very well. I'm going to give them credit where credit's due. Oh, I've pressed a button there. I don't know what button I pressed. But credit where credit's due. We've won 2 on the bounce in the Champions League, and that puts us currently in 5th place. Now, Serie A could become a problem if we're not careful, especially with Milan and Lazio coming up. But I want to play a few games now, and we are going to come back for young boys and Juventus, I think. So I'm going to play a month or so. We're going to come back for young boys and Juventus. But if you've enjoyed that, please leave a like. Subscribe if you're new. I've been the Masked Manager. And until next time, I have spoken.